Loza, innovator. We've talked about people being one-trick people. They're into one trick. Kyle is an innovator of big trick. Let's take a look. Here we go. Electric Doom, bar hop, varials the body around, back on the motorcycle. Brian Deegan gives his stamp of approval, and so do the judges. Kyle Loza putting it together. Another unbelievable X Games moment. One more time. Who can top this? Can the double backflip? Can the front flip? We'll see.
The way I've seen him do it in the foam pit is so hard attack, so extended, his feet almost come around and touch the front fender. Here he goes. I think he's going to pull it.
Let's watch, people. In this building, let's take a look.
They need to slow-mo that stuff down. Look at the extension on that.
Look at the beautiful extension.
Man. That's a whole different trick than what Pajaz has done.
And taking a look again, watch the extension on his body.
Whoa!
Straight up and down.
Look how fast he committed to going for both of those grabs before he was even completely upside down.
He cannot walk it back. He says you cannot walk back the trick. You can't go one hand and then the other. It's all or nothing. Scott Murray didn't believe he got it.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. That takes a lot of skill.
He's fired up, taking it out on Taco Bell a little bit.
Well, speaking of a kid you mentored, he came out big last year with that look back, kiss of death backflip. It's certainly one of those scary backflip tricks that stalls right in the middle.
The commitment. Now watch, not only does he get off the motorcycle and vertical, watch him push his head through.
Wow.
This is a 75-foot jump.
Kicks away the bike right there, looking back. That takes a lot of skill. Look at the stall out. Coming in, steep landing, saves him from coming in a little under-rotated. He's pulling it off perfect. He's got that trick dialed. I think he should do no-handle lander next time.
There's this moment here where the bike's just going...
Up in the 90s, the judges have to be reserve tests. There's a lot of great riders. Speaking of guys that can hang it out, Blake Williams, known as Bilko from Australia, he took a serious soil sample of practice.
Oh, he did. He went down, but managed to bounce back up. He's got the three. He's also on the board stroke.
360 heel click. Brian, on the 360, how tough is it to bring the bike around? I mean, not right now. It's Loza, Potter, and Lusk who would be walking out with the medals. Loza, unbelievable. He could be the first back-to-back best trick winner. 360 knack for Bilko.
Just playing safe. 360 though, laying it down to give respect for that with a knack. Got a little hesitant on it, but it's on a 250, 4 strokes, a little slower.
Coming from you, I think it sounds better, because usually when I dog the tricks, the guys just look at me and just like, I don't want to hear it. But that was definitely a half-hearted knack at best.
Look how lucky he is on this landing.
He's not only got all the extension, but he got up and down, heart attack style. I saw Kerry Hart here tonight. We talked about it. Hart said he came out. That was one of the things he wanted to see. We'll see him in Supermoto later this week. And Rameau maybe trying to pump Potter, because Potter did that trick and is sitting currently in the bronze medal position. Matt Rameau is a rider we'll see in freestyle competition who has a huge bag of tricks. He is just big right now to take down the win.
When he does this trick, though, he really punches his shoulders forward to do the look-through. You see it there. It's a different trick than the way Potter executes it. Potter kind of stalls and stops in the middle, and I think his execution looks prettier. Look at this.
I agree.
Oh.
That is very impressive. Potter kind of hangs it, is what you're saying, and freezes it, where Rameau pops it.
He can, and he also has that double grab flip. I think he's going to go for it this time. He has to.
And, of course, Scott Murray to go, and Potter and Loza also have another run if they need it. Double grabbing it. He gets it. Wow. I'm sorry to sound deflated, but we saw it bigger. It's happened. That was a huge trick. At the Navy Moto X World Championships. Let's take a look.
You can see from that angle there, his feet are not pointing as far down towards the ground as Jeremy Lusk's were. They're also, his legs are pretty bent here, so not really a lot of good extension.
Yeah, you know, the trick was really hard, but the thing is...
Nate Adams coming out of Arizona also. There's a lot going out there in the desert. Nate riding the 4-stroke. He's looking for the 360.
Going to count against Nate.
Absolutely. It's an old trick, hit it in 03, but Nate's throwing it down on a 250F, which is a 4-stroke, a little less power. He's coming in. He just wants to show people he can do it.
It's got to be tough to be the first one out.
That's right, Cameron. This is absolutely my favorite event. This is where guys lay it down the most on a dirt bike. This is what freestyle is all about. Ooh, McNeil, I think he's going for a super cam.
One is what they're all looking for. Jim McNeil coming from the AZ into the AC of the Staples Center. And he's going, he grabs the seat and throws the feet back, but he's trying to get him off the
trade, but somehow Travis Pastrana has persuaded him to come into X Games.
45 feet going for the front flip, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's crashing. It's exactly what I said. Anything can happen on this trick.
Let's take a look and see what happened. Tess, you're saying he should have kept the ramp out farther.
He has to come in hot because right at the end of the ramp, he's got to pull the front brake.
He backed out of it.
I agree. He took his head out of it, right?
Yep.
Let's take a look at that again. It looks like he opens up his head. Watch. He stops looking down, starts to pull up, and that looked like the end of the momentum right there.
Yep. Second guessed it on the takeoff. Really, I mean, you can't back out of tricks like that.
Okay, let's take a look and see if we can see it.
No.
What he said happens is he knows what's going to happen before he leaves the ramp, because if he hasn't got the brakes at the right time, it doesn't throw the bike around enough.
Let's take a look at that. I think he missed the brake, actually. I don't think we... It doesn't matter. These guys are gnarly. Jim the Champ is gnarly.
Give him credit.
Shire Cat chuckle from Brian Deacon, because I think in the face of craziness, Brian has a little chuckle at it. His life's goal to bring it here to X Games.
The strange thing is, he only pulls it 1/3 of the time, and he can only hit this ramp when he's going to do the trick.
There he goes. He's up though. He's okay. He's okay. Yeah, football pad. All that's going to do is frustrate him. I had to throw my shades on for that one, dude.
We may be inside, but Brian Deacon wears his sunglasses.
There's nothing in the rule books that says you can't take a different exit.
And Loza coming in with the 94.40. Someone is really going to have to bring the heat.